Hey, what's going on, everybody? So I'm sure we've all heard the saying, good tattoos aren't cheap and cheap tattoos aren't good. So with that being said, that can lead you to the question of how much do tattoo artists really make. Make sure you watch to the end of the video where we'll actually get into the numbers and break all that stuff down. But first, I wanted to get into the top 3 things that I would consider are the most important things that are going to factor into how much a tattoo artist makes. So no specific order, but number 1 being your skill level, how much you have to offer your clients, your artistic ability, and your technical ability. That's going to be number 1. That's going to factor into number 2, which is your demand. So the higher your skill level, the higher your demand is going to be, and the more demand, you're going to be able to charge more, just because you're not going to be able to tattoo everybody as solely as one artist. So you will have to, raise your prices a little bit, and that goes into supply and demand. And then number 3 is going to be your work ethic. That's obviously the most important because they all revolve around your work ethic. It's easy to get lazy as a tattoo artist just because we do make our own schedules. If you don't book any appointments, then you're not gonna have, you're not gonna have any money or whatever. So work ethic is very important. I do feel like I've been able to build a pretty strong work ethic just due to like jobs that I had early on. My first job, Jewel Osco, I did push carts and bag food. It definitely sucked. They didn't care if it was a blizzard, thunderstorm outside, throw you a little rain jacket, throw you out there, getting carts for an hour, 2 hours at a time. Definitely sucked. Any job after that was pretty much restaurant jobs. I was bussing tables and dishwashing, which also sucked because they would, slave you for what is not really a lot of money. At the time you feel like it is, but in reality it's not. My last regular job was a restaurant job, and I did get let go from that job, which kind of messed with me mentally because I'm definitely a hard worker. I always show up on time, did what I was asked of. But when you work for somebody else, that's just what could happen. They could let you go at any given moment. So that makes me appreciate my career now and make me work twice as hard, which is, like I mentioned, easy to get lazy, but you got to have that work ethic. That's the most important. No matter what career, job, whatever it is you have in life, work ethic is super important. So I thought I'd share that with you guys. But as tattoo artists, we do pay a lot of things on our end around tattooing. Number 1 is we do have to pay taxes on all our money that we make. A lot of people don't realize that when we pay a tattoo artist, we still have to pay taxes. Another thing is the obvious, which is we have a bunch of supplies and furniture and stuff like that we have to take care of, whether it's gloves, tattoo ink, tattoo needles, sterilization stuff. Another one is we do pay booth rent or whatever it may be if you work at a tattoo shop. If you're the shop owner, you might be getting booth rent from your fellow artists, but you still have to pay rent for the shop. You still have business licenses, business insurance, utilities, which can all get very expensive. And then another thing is us tattoo artists, we don't have like retirement funds set up for us. We don't have healthcare benefits, whatever it is. So we have to go outsource all of those things, which a normal employee would get through a company that they work for. And all of those things can get very expensive. With that being said, I did come across an article where they said, it was on ZipRecruiter, where they said the average tattoo artist makes $100,000 a year. There's a low of $12,000 and a high of $300,000, but like I said, average of $100,000. So most people feel like that's pretty decent money. But as a tattoo artist, like getting rich off of tattooing, definitely not. You're not gonna get rich off of solely any one form of income. Whether you are making that $300,000 plus a year, but can you make that take that good money and invest it into other things, whether it's real estate, stocks, other business ventures, whatever it may be? Yeah, of course, that's the true way of building wealth. That's what I would recommend to everybody. So I think we'll wrap up the video there. I hit up pretty much all the topics and points that I can think of when it comes to this. If there was anything that I left out or any questions you might have had on something I said, make sure you comment below. I'll be sure to get back to everybody as always. Make sure you like and subscribe. Go check out any of my other videos. Other than that, I'll catch up with you guys on the next one.